Hi students, welcome. My name is Miss Bryn and I'm so glad you're here with me today. I am a reading coach, and what that means is that I give kids strategies that help to make reading, writing, spelling feel easier. You see, it's hard. Reading, writing, spelling is hard work, and I don't know if you feel that, but if you do, I've got strategies to make it feel easier. And that's what this program's all about. If you'll trust me, I can guarantee that once you make it through the first round of videos called the foundational videos, you are going to feel a whole lot more confident in the classroom. And better yet, you're going to see that reading, writing, spelling can actually make sense. It doesn't have to feel so scary or overwhelming or just too hard. There's a way to learn how to read and learn how to spell that can really make sense. And I want it to be fun. So when I build lessons, I make sure that kids are engaged the whole time. These lessons you're about to do are not about a lot of me talking and me showing and you watching and me talking. That's not how I teach. I want you engaged with what we're doing. So every video is about 15 minutes long. And we're going to meet together and I'm going to teach you a pattern, a strategy, something connected to reading or spelling. And then you are going to do an activity, like maybe a sort, or you're going to play a game. I try to make it fun because learning should be fun and enjoyable. And I think you're going to find it to be that way if you just trust the process. So I'm so glad you're here with me, and I can't wait to see what you're going to be able to accomplish in just a couple weeks. Most of the time when I work with kids, in about 1 month, they feel so much better. And then they're excited because they see that they are learning, they are growing, and all of the things that used to feel so hard and overwhelming and frustrating are now making sense. And so after that first month of learning, it just gets easier and more enjoyable. And generally, in just a couple months, kids are back on track, feeling great, and really loving the time that they spent doing these lessons and learning these strategies. I gotta tell you something. In school, you read, write, and spell all day long. And in second grade, third grade, the teacher does a lot with you. But after that, fourth grade, fifth grade, and middle school, it's up to you to do it alone. And so you've got to have strategies that help you feel like you can read independently. You can write and spell independently. You can do the work that your teachers are going to ask you to do in school, and you can do it well. I believe in you. I believe this is all possible. And do you know why? Because every student that I work with, every student that goes through these lessons succeeds every time. So I know it's going to work for you, but guess what you have to do? You have to come every session ready to learn. You have to have a positive attitude. You have to work hard. You have to be honest. When it doesn't make sense, you've got to ask questions. When it still feels hard, you got to practice. You've got to do your part, and I promise you I'll do my part. So together, if we work as a team, you're going to be glad that you invested the time in going through these lessons, these videos, so that you can feel more confident and better in school. How does that sound? Right now, I want you to think about if you could change one thing in school so that you would feel differently as a learner. Like if you could make reading easier, or understanding what you've read easier, or spelling easier, or writing stories easier, what would you pick? Right now, what's something that's hard for you that you would like for it to be easier? And I want you to tell whoever you're with right now watching this video what that first goal is. So how we're going to start this out is we're going to first do some assessments together, all right? And they're just quick and easy assessments, but the goal is for you to do your best so that you can show whoever you're doing these videos with, your teacher, your parent, your coach, whoever it is, what you know. Because all readers have to know a bunch of stuff and they have to know how to use that stuff when they're reading and spelling. So these assessments are all about you sharing what's in your brain. What have you already learned? What do you already know? Because I bet it's a lot. That's going to help us find our starting point so that the first lessons you're not bored and we can design a learning path for you that meets your needs. But in order for us to figure that out, you've got to take these beginning assessments seriously, and you've got to do your best on all of them with a positive attitude, okay? And then once we get through that, that's when the fun starts. Every lesson from there, we learn together, we play games together, and we practice together. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.